diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Williams with Draft Diamonds, and today I have with me Cole Kelley, who is a quarterback out of Southeastern Louisiana. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Appreciate you having me.
Describe for our viewers just a little bit about your overall career so far.
So I graduated high school in 2016, and I got committed to the University of Arkansas, and spent 3 years up there. Having started a few games, probably about 6, 7, 8 games, something like that, and then transferred down to Southeastern. At Arkansas, I had won SEC Freshman Player of the Week when we came back and beat Ole Miss my redshirt freshman year, and I got SEC Academic Honor Roll too. That's the 2 accolades I have. But then I transferred to Southeastern and was kind of the backup. Me and the starter kind of played. And last year we got to the second round of the playoffs, beat Villanova, and then lost to Montana in the second round, and had a pretty good year.
Great. I mean, you guys are you've always been a good team, as far as I know,
Yeah.
and able to compete. You guys have a lot of good talent there at Southeastern. So we're all in this pandemic together. We're all stuck at home. Some of us are able to exercise and get out, and actually some people are already back at school in the facilities. Tell me about your situation. What exactly have you been working on these days?
So when I realized that the coronavirus was gonna kind of be it wasn't something that was gonna be a week, go home, and then come back. Once I realized that, I got a personal trainer and started working out every day with him. And we do a lot of quarterback drills. We work out. We lift weights. We do just agility drills in general, and just all that kind of stuff to stay in shape. We run a lot, stay in shape, and but our coaches at Southeastern have just we're reporting on July 5th, but we started having voluntary workouts on the June 1st. So I've just kind of been up here going back and forth really, because it's only an hour and a half away from where I'm from, and going back and forth with the team, and then doing my personal trainer and working out, throwing with my team, and just being around my wideouts and stuff like that, throwing with them. And but there has been a recent spike in this stuff, so we're gonna have to see where that goes. Hopefully it doesn't change too much, but we'll see.
Cool. I mean, we obviously are all praying for some football here soon, praying that, sports keep happening, and even more so, I know a lot of sports are trying to open up. They're trying to figure out the logistics. So, hopefully we can all, get that stuff going here soon. So Cole, you're a big quarterback, 6'7", 235, 240 pounds. I mean, I realize you lost a lot of weight over the past couple of years being at Southeastern. What is the best part about your game?
Yeah, no, I think from just how long I've been playing college football, it's my 5th year. I've had three different offensive coordinators. I went from being a very conventional pro-style offense under the center almost every play the first few years at Arkansas. Then the last year at Arkansas, we were up-tempo spread, which had Morris going no huddle, fast tempo spread. And now I'm in a kind of a pro-style offense you see now, out of the gun a lot, but pro-style concept, route concepts and stuff like that. But we go under the center still. So it's a little mixture of both of those. And so I think just from having the experience I've had with a bunch of different coaches, head coaches and offensive coordinators, I've seen a lot of football. I've got to learn a lot of football. I'm very thankful. And I've got to see a lot of defenses, coming from the SEC. I've got to see some very good defensive players and very good corners, very good defensive linemen, linebackers, all kind of defensive players that you get to see. And so I kind of know what the talent level is like going into the NFL. Not to say that what it is in the NFL, but what's going into the NFL. And so I think, and then with my size and stuff, it makes it a lot easier in the pocket.
Gotcha. I mean, obviously, people look at you and they think, this is a big guy. 6'7" is he's huge. He's got a big rocket arm. I mean, and some people some people really like that. Some people don't. It's an obvious thing, but it is what it is. So I don't know. I don't want to dwell on this too much because, I mean, you are a quarterback, but I realize you do have a little bit of background as a basketball player. You did a little bit of that in high school. Would you be willing at some point maybe to switch positions? Has anyone approached you about that, like to maybe be a tight end?
No, that's something I kind of flirted around with at the end of my Arkansas career and stuff. We're just kind of going. I would go play on the scout team kind of as a joke for a little while at tight end just to see if I could compete with our first team defense, and I did. I did pretty well actually. So it's fun. I like running and catching the ball. It's fun. But obviously, I love playing quarterback more. That's my first love, and that's what I would love to do. But at the same time, I'm a very open-minded person. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Like, no matter what. I don't care if I have to play offensive line or freaking sit on the sideline and just cheer people on. I don't care. I just really hate to lose, to be honest. And so really whatever it takes.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I felt like I had to ask that question. I mean, we'd certainly want to keep you at quarterback if we can. I mean, I think, a lot of people that know you obviously know you have a big, strong arm. Like you were saying, you've seen some of the best defensive players in the SEC, been through a lot of, coaching changes. I mean, you just have a lot of experience to work with. And just that in and of itself, I mean, I feel like that gives you, a lot moving forward as a professional athlete. Before I let you go, I do have, just one more question for you, which sometimes is two, depending on how you want to do it. But it's my why question. So, Cole, tell me why you play football, and maybe, why a team should, give you the opportunity to be a part of their team. What do you bring to the table?
So why I play football is, it's pretty simple. I mean, God blessed me with a big size, and not to mention, that's not to say every big person's supposed to be playing football, but I love football at an early age. I've always have loved football. I understand football very well, better than I do most things, and so I just kind of felt like it was God's reasoning with what was my purpose on earth. So that's kind of something I pursued. And as far as what was the second part of that?
Second part is more or less your pitch to a football team as to why they should take you.
Yeah, so and I think it kind of comes from the last question you asked about maybe playing tight ends. I'm willing to learn from anything. I'm really willing to do whatever it takes to play to help the team win. And like I said, I have that experience to bring to the table. I've been in three different kind of offenses, and like I said, I played in the SEC for 3 years. I got to see some of the best players, especially on defense, some of the best defensive players, and gone against them. And so I kind of I know that talent level, but and then not to mention just my size and arm strength and my ability, but just kind of my willingness to do whatever it takes to win and to help our team.
Great. Well, I mean, Cole, you're one of the best small school quarterbacks that I have on my board. So I personally believe that everybody needs to know who you are, needs to really pay attention to Southeastern Louisiana. You guys were able to go to, what was it, the second round of the playoffs last year?
Yep, second round.
So, I mean, you guys are in contention. You got a lot of good talent there. Cole, appreciate our time together. It's always nice getting to know everybody's story. You've been a little bit of a journeyman, but I mean, you got a lot going for you. I mean, again, we mentioned all of the things that you bring to the table. But thank you for coming on and your time.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I
All right, man.
appreciate it. Yeah.
All right. Best of luck this season, bro.
Sir, thank you.